Hello, everyone. This is Megan back with my second SNL challenge. This is the layout that I'm going to be scraplifting for this one, and I had those three pictures that I wanted to use, but there was only one, so I'm going to have to end up picking just one of them. And I'm going to use this collection from K & Company, and it's pretty old. These are Christmas pictures that I'm using, but I thought I would use up those old ones. Then I had these rub-on stars from Studio Calico and a couple papers from a few different paper pads that I had. And the paper pads, I don't remember. I tore them apart, so I don't remember what they were. But they were just like $5 hot buys at Michael's a couple years ago, I think. Okay, and so for this week's videos, we are going to be doing stars as the theme. And so that's one of the reasons why I pulled out those transfer stars or rub-on stars. I thought I could use those on this layout. So here I am just going to cut all of these pieces of paper down to 3x4s. And these pictures are of my middle son when he was 18 months old. This was his second Christmas, and this Christmas was a really hard Christmas for him because being 18 months old, he wanted everything to be his, and his brother got a camera for Christmas that year. And Brennan, which is my 18-month-old, he didn't get a camera. He got, not as cool toys as Jonas did. So these are some of my favorite pictures, which I don't know if some of you think that that's weird, that like pictures where he's not happy are some of my favorite pictures, but it's just those moments that are just like, when you're in it, it's horrible, but then when you're looking back on it, it's funny. So I'm going to just use this one picture, and it's of me trying to, I think I'm patting him on the shoulder or something, or he's just like starting his tantrum right there in that picture. And so I thought that one would be the focus of this one. And then I will do another page that goes next to this one as a second page with the other two photos. So I just mounted it on a white cardstock just to kind of have it stand out a little bit. And I am going to pull out this Stampin' Up! Ink pad, and I'm going to use this little foam, I don't know what those are called, blending tool or something like that, but my pad didn't have enough ink on it, so I pulled out my re-inker, and I'm going to ink it up a little bit. This ink pad is the very first ink pad I ever got, and I had a sister way back 12 years ago, or a sister-in-law, that was selling Stampin' Up!, and so I bought it from Stampin' Up!, and this ink pad is 12 years old. If I don't put the re-inker on it, it looks purple because it's just so old. So I have to put the re-inker on it every time I use it. Otherwise, it just dries up and just looks purple. So anyway, that's what I'm doing there. I'm just inking all these edges. So the little stamper thing, I don't know what you call those. That was just like 50-cent stamp that I got at like a thrift store in town, and it had a stamp on it, but the stamp had fallen off after I bought it, and so I thought I could just use it as like a blending tool thing, but it wasn't working very well with the ink pad. I don't know why. But anyway, so I put the ink on all of those, and here I'm going to start putting these stars along the side there, the right hand side. And I really love how this turns out. I'm just going to put them all down the side, just kind of not in any order or anything. There I kind of made a mistake. Part of one got off on when I didn't want it to. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with these. I'm just going to kind of put them all the way down, and I'm going to use up a lot of these stars. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So I am actually going to fast forward it here in a minute so you don't have to watch this whole process because it took quite a while to do. Okay, so here I am just finishing up the last, I think I'm just going to add a few more, and then I will be done with the stars. Now I'm going to glue all of these pieces down, place them, try to figure out where I want each one of them placed. And then glue them all down. I'm sorry about the focusing in and out. I forgot to turn off the autofocus. Since I was showing you the close-ups of the papers and elements and stuff, I forgot to turn it off. So I apologize about that. I really don't know why it does that. So if anybody knows how to leave on the autofocus and have it not zoom in and out and be all weird on the video, let me know, because that would be awesome. I like having the autofocus on, but okay, so now I am going to work on making the tags that are up in the left-hand corner, and I'm going to do 5 red ones and then 2, or not 5 red ones, excuse me, sorry. I'm going to do 3 red ones and 2 green ones. And I'm going to use this green piece of paper. I liked the pattern on the tree, and so I wanted to use that for part of it. And then there was like a little swirl coming off of the tree, and I really liked that too. So that is going to be the 2 green pieces, and then I'm going to use this candy cane stripe for 2 of the red pieces. And the green ones I'm making a little bit longer than the red ones. Not too much, but just a little bit. And for this scrap lift, I stay right along with the inspiration. Usually I kind of make it my own, but I really liked how the inspiration layout turned out, and so I am just going to keep it along the same lines. And I just keep referencing that layout. So here I'm going to put that doily down there on the bottom, and this is a little chipboard piece that says it's a wonderful time of year or something like that. I just thought that was funny. I don't know if it's ironic. Is that ironic? I don't know, but I just thought it was funny to put that on there. And then I'm going to put a few more of these chipboard embellishment pieces and a green enamel dot in that right next to the doily, and then I'm going to embellish where the banners are. And I am remembering that I have this, I don't know if it's garland or whatever it is, but it's this gold stuff, and I was thinking, oh, that would be kind of fun to put that on there, but it just wasn't laying down and wanting to stay, and so it was kind of covering up the embellishment that was above it. So I'm going to decide to use this red wire mesh stuff. I'm also going to pull out some wood veneer stars from this, what is it, L Studio little wood veneer set. It was a Christmas tree. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this little banner that came from that L's Studio Christmas tree. And I'm going to write the date on that tag, but it was looking kind of plain, and so I'm going to add a couple of stars. And I don't have the layout in front of me. And then I'm going to add a few more stars onto this paper, pattern paper with the trees on it. And then a couple more around the other pattern papers. Sorry about my head there. Oh, and I forgot I put some up in the banner area too. And that little wood veneer banner, I'm going to add one on there too. And I really like how that one turns out. So I'm glad I did that. So now I am going to start to glue all the embellishments down. And I'm going to stamp on this. And I was thinking I was going to do the date, but for some reason I don't. I don't remember why I chose not to do the date on there. Maybe because it's going to be a part of like a ton of Christmas pictures. I think that's what it was. So it was going to be a ton of Christmas pictures, and so I was like, well, I'm already going to know it's December 25th. So I stamp Epic on there, but it doesn't work because of the metal rim. And I was kind of expecting that, but I was kind of hoping that maybe I could, push it down enough to get the stamp to come up, but it didn't work like that. So I'm going to cover it up with a couple embellishments. I think one of them is an enamel dot, and then the other one is a little peppermint chipboard piece. So there, I'm just going to leave the glue on top of it so that it'll stay down. And there's that peppermint chipboard piece that I got from that set. And now I am just trying to figure, oh, I guess I found another star that I wanted to use. And I'm just figuring out what else I want to do. The photo seemed kind of bare, so I added a couple little pieces of scrap paper. And I think that's pretty much done. I'm not sure what I'm off doing right now. Oh, the title. Oh, yes. Okay, so I had these Chamel thickers from her first line, and what are they called? Let's see. I think they are, I don't have them right in front of me. They're not Dunbar, but they're her other gold ones. And I really, really love this alpha. It is so pretty, and the glitter does not come off at all. That is so awesome because I hate it when you get glittery things and the glitter just comes off and is on everything. I know I've said it before, I'm not a glitter lover, and I know some people think that's really weird, but I don't know. I just don't really like being messy and having glitter everywhere. Okay, so I'm using wax paper to write out the title Christmas Tantrum. And I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place it on the layout. I'm thinking I'm going to put Christmas up above Tantrum, and I wanted it to be off center, so I cut off this washi tape so it would have something to to ground it, but it just didn't look good. And I didn't want it to seem like it was just floating there. So I'm just going to end up putting it above the photo like that. And I like how that turns out. Oh, and the story behind that dollar that's right above my hand, I didn't even see that. I just noticed it just now. But my husband or my son lost a tooth earlier that day. And so my husband brought me a dollar because he was going to bed and he didn't want me to forget to put that under Jonas's pillow. So that's why that is there. Okay, so this is the end of the layout here. I'll have some pictures, some close-ups so that you can see each of the embellished areas. And if you like this video, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I am partnered with Hannah today again, so go over and check out her channel. I will leave a link below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.